I'm Alicia.
And I'm Alex.
And we work at a company called Catalyst in New Zealand. We are in a team called Rōpū kohinga, and we look after open source library collection software. One of those is Koha. So we are here to talk about the latest stable release, which is 25.11. We're really excited that it's out and available for libraries to install. It's got hundreds of exciting new enhancements and fixes, and we just want to talk about a couple of them today. So one that I'm really excited about is the bug number is 31632, and it adds the ability to Koha to manually link orders to suggestions. So this is an enhancement that I actually wrote, and it was sponsored by one of our libraries, Pymble Ladies College, based in Sydney, Australia. And the enhancement allows a library to link an order in acquisitions to an existing suggestion after the order was created. So usually you would have a suggestion made by a patron, a library member, and then a staff member would create an order from that suggestion. And Pymble Ladies College came to us and said, sometimes our librarians forget to create the order from an existing suggestion, or they didn't know an existing suggestion was there, or they discovered it after they created the order, or a user made the suggestion not knowing that the record was already on order. So they sponsored this enhancement, which means that they can create a chain between orders and suggestions, and that's quite nice because it notifies the person who made the suggestion. It shows in reporting that there was demand for an order, and it's really, really cool to be able to do developments for libraries that have requested it, and to be able to share those enhancements with the wider Koha community. What's something you're excited about, Alex?
Something I'm excited about is bug number 40777. And this is one that in earlier versions of Koha, oftentimes a problem that we kept seeing repeatedly was when a librarian was navigating around and viewing bibliographic records, so title records in Koha, the holding the item table showing what items were attached to a record would not load, and the user would have exactly. Yeah. It couldn't load the holding table, and this was usually due to those item records missing key bits of information like home and holding branch. These are something that Koha has to have. And we kept getting requests asking, can we investigate why we're seeing this error? Well, now the community has added a new audit button. So librarians, when they're viewing a bibliographic record, they have a new audit button in the toolbar at the top of the page. If they click on that, it checks are all of the items attached to this record got a home and holding branch. If they don't, it prompts the librarian to add a home and holding branch. So now librarians don't need to come to a vendor and ask, why are we seeing this error, what's going on? They can actually find out what the problem is, diagnose it, and go and fix it without needing any help. So it's giving power back to the librarians.
That's awesome. That actually reminds me of another enhancement that's in Koha 25.11, which was bug 37893, which migrated some of the SIP configuration from the server into the staff interface. So SIP is a protocol that Koha uses to communicate with external machines or platforms. For example, self-check machines, usually when we have connected those to Koha, it's through SIP that they will communicate to each other. So in the past, this is something that that your Koha vendor has had to configure and manage for you. For example, we at Catalyst have some experience with doing that. So if, to give you an example, if a third-party vendor changed their IP address, or they needed a new password to authenticate or communicate with Koha, that would have to be done by your Koha vendor. And so this enhancement, again, is giving more power to the libraries. There's a new SIP module in the Koha staff interface to manage SIP institutions, accounts, and system preference overrides directly in the interface. So when you upgrade to 25.11 to the new version, all of your existing SIP settings on the server get automatically migrated into that module, into the database. And then that means librarians can edit those settings directly, and the SIP server will pick up any changes immediately without needing to restart stuff. So there are some things that a vendor still needs to change for you on the server, but it just makes ultimately configuring SIPs so much easier.
I love that. I love how the Koha community is always helping give more power to the end users, whether it be library patrons or librarians, and unlike proprietary systems, and where the librarians are constantly having to go to the vendor to make any changes, with Koha so much is controlled and able to be changed and configured by the library itself.
Yeah, totally. It's really, really cool to see. So those are some of the things that we're excited about in 25.11. We'd love to know what you're loving in the new version if you're already using 25.11 in your Koha, or what you're excited about if you're yet to upgrade. If you need any support to upgrade, go to your Koha vendor, or we at Catalyst would love to help you with that. If any of these enhancements excited you and it's got you thinking about, oh, what would we like to improve within Koha, and you'd like to sponsor something, that is also something that we'd love to work with you on. Alex and I are both developers, and our team has even more access to incredible developer talent that would love to support you in making Koha work for you. So get in touch, we'd love to hear from you.